on dexterity drills for the Escrima sticks. You could do these with padded sticks if you've got the padded weapons at home, or you could do these here. As you're learning something, just until you get kind of comfortable with it, I suggest working with the padded ones in case you're doing, like for this video, we'll be talking about forward twirls. Well, there's times where even people, they don't mean to, but they'll twirl and they'll hit themselves in the head. Or they'll twirl and the stick will go flying out of their hand or something. So it's probably smarter to practice with the padded ones first, then to get used to these. These feel lighter, and they're just they'll feel a little bit different, but they're safer for you. These have more weight to them, as I find, or my sticks do at least, and they feel a little bit different, but safety and comfort a little bit versus realism. You know what I'm saying? So practice first to get safe and get comfortable with it, and then work on upping it to a higher level. So for the forward twirls, you could just have one hand starting in front of you. When I do these, I like to point the end of the stick at about my eyeball level, so right in front of me at my eyeball level, and I'll do it. You could just do one hand at a time. You could have both hands out there practicing leaving this one frozen while you do this one. As an ex-musician, a lot of drumline guys will end up doing that. They do their stick drills and they've got one hand out there frozen in place so it's ready to go. When the other one gets done, so they'll practice their right side and their left side, making sure they look identical, but they'll keep them out there, not just one hand here, do that, and put it behind their back and do the other one. Whatever helps you focus, whatever makes it easier for you to practice on at home. So single-handedly, right hand first, is because that's my dominant hand. I want to get used to this motion of my dominant side before I go on to my weaker side, right? For the forward twirl, start with the end of the stick pointed at neck or head level, right? Then just let it drop down. I like to open my hand up and turn my palm up toward the ceiling. That momentum already that drop already has momentum going with the stick. If I can kind of twist my wrist and let that keep going around. So slow motion is a little bit hard for some people to do, but I say palm up, flick. Palm up, flick. And when I do that palm up is when it's already kind of just twisting already. It gets the stick going to the outside of my body, outside of my arm, flick. Okay. And as you get more comfortable with that, make it all one circle non-stop. Or non-stop until the finish. So not one point and then a whole nother second point. Make it all one move. And then still work to focus on bringing that back to where it started. It's the same level. It's still pointing at the bad guy. Boom. Boom. What I work on when I'm thinking about this is I try not to let the stick come up first, then go down. I try to make it come straight from here, down and around, down and around. Too often I find myself in the habit of wanting to make it come up and then throw it forward, but it's a giveaway. It's something that makes it easier for my opponent to see what's happening. So even though this is not really a move, an attack or anything like that, or a block in itself, it's a distraction, but I don't want to add, me personally, I don't want to add anything extra to it. I just want to go straight into it and go with whatever's coming next. So that's how I do it in the right hand. You want to practice both hands out in front of you, point them both to that person's head right there. And I'm not standing in any kind of stance. I'm not worrying about a fighting stance or anything like that, a back stance or anything yet. I'm just working, these are dexterity drills, just getting me used to having a stick in my hand and doing these certain motions. So if I've got both of them out there, they're both aimed about neck level right here on me, and then I just let the right one go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other thing this does is it gives me a good visual on where this one needs to finish. Sometimes I come and I land it down here underneath. That's not what I want. Sometimes I might finish it and land it up high. That's not what I want. I want them both finishing at the same point. Then work on getting that left one down. So drop that hand up, palm up, then flick. Palm up, flick. That's how I practice for starters. I've been told by some Escrima Filipino stick instructors that it's not smart to twirl with an open hand, because if your stick gets hit while that hand is open, you really don't have as much a grip. So some fighters, some stick fighters prefer to keep a loose grip, but keep their hands, keep their fingers still around it while they're doing that twirl. My wrist maybe, or my fingers or something just doesn't feel as flexible, doesn't feel as comfortable doing that. So for me, it feels comfortable to let it loose. Take with that what you will, okay? There's probably not the wisest way to do it with an open hand, but it's what's comfortable for me, so it's what I practice. So doing that, single-handed, one hand at a time, a few in a row, then the other hand at a time, a few in a row. Then, for fun, mix it up. Do one hand, alternate, then left, right, then left, right, left. Then twins, both of them same time. And you know, twins are supposed to look alike, so they're supposed to go the same speed, and they're supposed to land at the same place at the same time. So that's what I mean by twins right there. So one hand at a time, yes, then alternate, one, then the other, then twins, both at the same time. Okay, that's how I practice my forward twirls. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like more information for more videos that we produce, please check out ninjafit.com. And there's ways for you on that page to follow us, friend us, subscribe to us. We got Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube tabs on there, all for you to find more information about NinjaFit, our program a little bit, and more videos off our YouTube page and Facebook pages that we'll post on instructional things, how to. Some of it's going to be for how to for instructors, for our leadership students, and some of it's going to be how to basic things for some of our future students. So please check us out and enjoy.